All right, what's up, YouTube? We back, man. And y'all already know what I'm finna say in this episode. Okay, so today I did go to the range with my Glock 27 Gen 5 with the Optic Red dot on there. But it wasn't MOS. It was just a little plate that I put on there. And then it was like a little cheap red dot I had mounted on my gun, on a pistol. So I went there today and I shot it, and it didn't perform really good at all. Like, it was just like, the dot was just centered already high. So I already knew it wasn't going to be accurate as it was. But when I went to the range, I couldn't even, like, I got it on paper, but it was just like all over the place. Basically, like, it wasn't being accurate like I wanted to. Even when I aimed the red dot down, it still would go another way. So I'm like, it was just bad. It was a bad range day for the gun. But luckily, I kept up with my sights and I put them back on. I put my regular sights back on my gun. They loaded. And then I put my laser back on. We just gonna really just buy some more True Glows. That's why I was just really testing how a red dot optic pistol would feel. Like, I was just seeing how it worked. That's all. Like, I'm not really into red dots. I don't think I would ever got into having a red dot mounted on my pistol because it's just basically too much. As you can see in the video, it was just all over the place. And in real time, when you know what I'm saying, you functioning and an intruder come in your house or something, you chilling, and you aim your gun, you gotta have your sight pictures already on the target, basically. But that loses time, your focus vision on a target, and it's just, you know what I'm saying, leads you to fire your gun in a panicky way. But if you already got some good night sights, you can line it up quickly, you can quick draw your firearm, and you just need to really just focus on seeing that top, that front one. So when you aiming, and somebody come in your crib or whatever the case may be, you see that dot and it's gonna hit them. You ain't gotta really, you can look through both and then line it up like a original shooter would be, but my best bet is to, if you quick draw, you just up it and you shoot right away. That's why I don't really think I'd get into the red dot optics on pistols. It was just really a test, really, and it failed. You know, if I was to do so again, I would have to buy a MOS gun, a MOS version of a Glock already. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get that you can, you know what I'm saying, get it milled. You could get your pistol milled to MOS, but again, that's already too much money to do that. So, I mean, just go ahead and get you some little nice sights. Keep practicing, because I'm still practicing myself. I go to the range every so often when I'm not busy, and I practice. You know, practice make perfect. You just, you know, it ain't about what you see. It's about how you feel a gun should be for your own opinion. Like, do you want a red dot on your gun, or do you not want a red dot on your gun? You know what I'm saying? That's up to you, you know. But I just went there and just completely made a fool out of myself thinking that I can shoot with a red dot, but that ain't the case. Even if it was a good red dot, it still wouldn't have been the same as a MOS Glock that's already out that you can already buy. But I was just really just testing, and it failed. It failed very badly. It performed very bad, and I don't think I can get into that. I don't think I can get into that field yet, you know, or ever really. I just like my pistols to just look like this regular Glock. Threw my regular Glock sights back on. Thank God, because as I was taking them off to put the red dot on, I kind of, you know, you could see it. I kind of chipped it off. It damn near didn't want to get on. I had to push it in through the other way because I ain't got my tool. I ain't got no tool to really put it on, so I really just had got like a little butter knife and a hammer, but I used like the little plastic part of the butter knife, and then I just hammered it just gently down in there so it won't fuck up the gun. But at first I did it with scissors, and it punched a hole through that shit. You see it? And then I was like, fuck, it ain't gonna get back on. So when I tried it the other way, putting it towards this way, it slid on nice. And, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna take it off until I buy some more true glows like my Glock 19. But yeah, today was just a test. That's all. I was just testing to see how it functioned, if it really functioned. And the thing is, it didn't fly off like I thought it would be. Somebody commented on one of them on my video saying that it might fly off and, you know what I'm saying, do all types of shit. But it didn't fly off. It just, since it's a 40 and, you know, it got a power, I shot it like two, 3 times. I shot it 2, 3 times. Bow, bow. Then when I tried to find the sight that third time, I couldn't. It was like the fucking power of the gun knocked the sight off. Like, not literally, but it knocked the red dot all the way up or something. I couldn't see the red dot basically. And I was like, shit. I was like, damn, that's crazy. So I was just like, nah, I can't do it. I took them bitches right off and put my gun right back together like old new. So yeah, it's just basically an educational purpose video. You know, it ain't really much I can say, you know, for each his own. People that like red dots on their gun, okay, cool. People that don't, fine. It's just about your liking, your own decision, how you want your everyday carry or firearm to be or look or function. You know, this is just what I like my gun to look like every day. It's my Glock 27 Gen 5. I got my Crimson Trace red laser, and I got my 13 rounds with a little 3D printed mag sleeve to let it flush. So it's like a compact 23, subcompact 23. It's hold the same amount of rounds as a Glock 23, but in a subcompact, and I like it. You know, this is the summertime now. It's getting hot, and that's what's gonna be my carry for the summertime. You know, it ain't too bulky. It's just slim. It's cool. A little short gun, a little short 40. So yeah, until then, I get better at the range with my 40, and I keep on going and going to the range and dedicating this shit properly. You know what I'm saying? I've been liking guns for a long time. I've been not obsessed, but I had a fetish for guns ever since I was fucking 12 or something. I like guns. I play Call of Duty shit. I like guns. Like how they feel, like how they function. I like the purpose of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what really got me into guns, really. It's just, you know, it's just a beautiful thing. Like, it's your protection, but at the same time, it's a tool. You know, just like a ranch or a, you know what I'm saying, you go to a fucking mechanic place and you see all these tools that have a purpose for every tool that's in there. This is more than just your protection. It's a purpose, you know. Yeah, man, this just been an educational purpose video on why I don't feel the need to have a red dot. Not just based on the video, but it's just based on like real life statistics. And you know, if you ain't ready for it, you just ain't ready for it. But you could try, you can get in the field, but I just don't think I'm getting that field. And having an optic on my pistol is just doing too much again. But that's all. That's it, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. I really appreciate it, though. Y'all really running them views up, man. I'm at 200 subscribers. Let's get to 500, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep subscribing to my YouTube, and I'm gonna keep coming with the content. Peace, man.